previously on Alan Wake. Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl.
Всем привет, с вами Вескер, и мы наконец-то начинаем проходить третий эпизод. И начинается он весьма благоприятно. Надеюсь, Рэндальф будет не против, если мы немного погуляем в поисках термосов.
I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah,
Тут здесь ничего. Так, может быть, где-нибудь здесь, может тут здесь, там с машинкой. Чисто. В этом месте никто не любит пить кофе.
But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down.
Ну а Берри пока рассказывает нам истории. Так, посмотрим здесь и Рэндальф. Да-да-да, все, идем. Здесь чисто. Здесь никто не пьет кофе. Идем. Ну, быть может где-нибудь здесь будет термос кофе, и я его испью из чаши благородия. А вот и кофе. Священный кофе. Прям кофеман. И... Такие окей фейсы, что здесь лодка упала посреди. Да, давайте, идемте. Ну, это не ее трейлер. Нет. Ну ладно. Так.
Better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark.
Как раз это Барбара, это темная сущность.
All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh yes.
Кто он не заметил.
Please come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose.
Yes.
My manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jack.
Фотографии
She's very
Вилли
strict. I'm
Ну,
writing
не все,
faster and
конечно,
faster.
но
My manuscript is being
подобранные.
heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it.
Rose took a
but I know
day from
she's
me.
right.
I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry
Вот
into
это
the car,
злосчастное
work
кофе.
something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't
Barry,
work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refills free. Milk and
My gun and
cereal.
flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a... Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Ну что ж, неужели так теперь глючит-то?
Into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Да, добраться бы еще до машины.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you.
Вот как? Вот это называется перелез через забор. Вот тяжелый случай. А вот...
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Нас еще и подставили.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Make it easy on him.
Get after him! Don't let him get away! Move it! Move it! Move it! I'll have you shot if you let him get away!
Полиция очень хорошо работает. Со скоростью черепахи могут поймать любого. Тем более, раз за дело взялось ФБР, то это прибегают к особому своему методу поимки преступников. Или может они знают, что он ни в чем не виноват, просто делают, чтобы... Черт. Они не могут его даже пристрелить. Он действительно очень везучий человек. Его еще ни один полицейский не смог задержать. Да и тем более убить. Где мое кофе? А кофе пока нигде нет. У нас есть только страница. Страничка, иди ко мне.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sent...
Sense была так. Воу. Похоже, тебе не очень нравится, что мы обвязываемся. Не зря я все-таки побежал назад. Здесь есть кое-что, что нам нужно.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. Pretty girl, she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Вау, у тебя даже оружия с собой нет. Чуть-чуть-то надо пробежаться. Так, а здесь ничего нет. Где мое кофе? Так, контрольная точка достигается, наверное, когда мы рядом с фонарем на равном расстоянии. Так. Дистанция. Соблюдать дистанцию. Drop hazard. Видим мы сигнальные огни. Будем максимально осторожны. Забавно, когда он без оружия, то тьма не хочет его убивать. Что он должен добить? Какая она все-таки немного глупая. Отряд ФБР гребает. Один писатель справляется со всем этим.
Everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Вот это главная забавная вещь, что они преследуют писателя, все равно не могут до него добраться. Даже вертолет вызвали. Такой бы фонарик мне бы не помешал. Окей, я бегу. Никак я с ними справлюсь. Буду руками отмахиваться. Тут человек уже выдохся. Что у нас здесь? Ничего. Ничего особенного. Тормоз.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. Jake, we got both Wheeler and Rouse in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you doing? Come on! Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over.
Окей, Берри схватили. Роуз схватили. Всех схватили, только не схватили писателя.
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Радиостанция.
I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over.
Вперед же.
Anyway, Rouse just seems way weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at folks. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Эй. Ну. Здесь, да. Здесь отлично. Здесь все работает. Здесь есть свет. Ну, теперь за ворот платить будет. Всем пофиг. Еще одни бешеные. Что такое? А вот и фонарик. У нас есть ультимативное оружие.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Шикарно. Главное, что есть у полиции, это световые гранаты. Они понаслышке знают, какими свойствами они обладают. Ну уже, давай. Вот такие дела. Со световыми гранатами шутки плохи. И с этими ребятами, похоже, тоже. Так, а если я попытаюсь прорваться? Мне надо... Ай! Нетушки, ребят. Не в этой жизни. Ау. Так нечестно. Ну ладно, ладно. Получите вы уже свое. Здесь все равно куча световых гранат. Ох. Наверное, на этом фонарике мы пока закончим. С вами был Вескер. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, рекомендуйте друзьям и оставляйте свои комментарии. Увидимся в следующей части. Пока.